chest rigs. OD. These will do AK or M4s per pocket. Velcro lined front and back of the wall, each slot, with bungees. You can remove the bungees if you don't want to use them. Also, multicam black. These are coming now with the Velcro on the inside for a dangler. These are ready to ship. They come with the padded H harnesses. Woodland small clothes bags. All of these colors here are small clothes bags. Mediums are starting to come off of the line. We have some random micro rigs if you want micro rigs. AK-M4, 308, split fronts. These will do AK or M4, as will all of these. These will do M4, AK, or 308s. Lever gun chest rig. Those will hold anything that's going to go in a lever gun. Stacked micros. We've got some sub guns. We've got a few random different things. I've still got a OD Chris rig. These will hold the bigger sub guns, like your UMP mags and your P90 mags. More stacked mag rigs. I've got some split front 308 rigs back there as well. Medical backpacks, bifold tool carriers. We've been running tool pods this week. Pelter wraps. We have padded hearing protection cases. We have more of those going in different colors. Get over here and we'll see what else we have on the machines and what we have going right now. Lots of pocket organizers. I have Coyote spent mag pouches with chem lights and pistol mags. These come with a leg strap and a hanger. All of that stuff is online. It can all ship to you tomorrow morning. Padded 2-point slings. Started making some of those a couple days ago. More stacked mag micros, 8 mag stacks. Crimper pouches. Most dudes will have no use for those, but we're running them if you know what they are. More stacked mag micros, 8 mags. Not sure what's over here. Grocery bags maybe. More stacked micros right here. 8 mags. Those are the bigger ones. Those give you 4 columns of pals on the side. You can put full big med pouches. You can put radios on the side, smokes, more magazines if you want to. That's that chest rig Scully has, and he's got 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16 mags on that rig. Yeah, you could actually run bigger. You could get 20 mags on that rig before you even put any pistol mags on there. Chub bags, multicam black chub bags are going. If you would like one of those and you want to make sure you get one before the email goes out, before the text goes out, send an email tonight. Medium clothes bags, string backpacks, composition book covers, 4-inch flat packs. We have a few diaper bags running. Those are custom orders. You send an email and we send you payment info. You do not order the diaper bags through the website. Joseph Frazier, what's up? Jonathan, what's up? Wrangler Star raved about the Ear Pro. Yeah, we've done some stuff. He has some kit, and he's been using it for, well, over a month now, probably closer to 6-8 weeks. So he's used it. He knows what he likes. So he's now forward-facing, speaking about those items. He's actually been using them on the motorcycle, been using them doing comm shots and listening while the fires are close to his house. He's actually getting a chance to put that stuff through the paces. Heat shield tomorrow morning, but I need it now. Okay. Billy Magnum, what's up? David Hosfeld, how are you? JT. Evan Dixon, what's up, buddy? Brawl Dog, Cat Daddy, Paul Vaccaro, Gunfighter Concealment, Travis Weaver, what's up? Finally got to watch the videos, nice. I know there's some others up here. It's not letting me go up there, though. Weird. Dean Mullins, Chris Wise, loving the evening streams. Well, thanks for being here, man. Iridium Group, what's up? He uses one for his bail things. Yes, yeah, we're well aware. We just did a deal. Evan Dixon, Radio Made Easy, did a whole collaboration with Wrangler Star. We built close to 200 pouches of our actual radio pouches and the triple pouch. Ordered 2 wrench rolls for work. Love them. And ordered 4 more. Right on, right on. We shipped some wrench rolls today. Did you get tracking or you ordered those tonight? Robbie, what's up? How are you? Mark Trammell. Learned homestead lesson of the day. Lost our first chicken less than a year old to suspected heat stroke. Yeah, that'll happen. I would say it's safe to say that something dies on this property every day. It's just kind of a normal, it happens. Especially when you have the amount of animals we have. Today, for instance, a little corn snake died. It got caught probably 12-inch long. It got caught on a glue trap. We're running glue traps all over. That's the fastest way to catch these mice. Under doorways, and we're catching them every day. We're catching a lot of mice right now. And a snake got in there, unfortunately. Guys, all you guys watching the Wrangler Star stuff, man, if you're excited to see that and you want to, help us out, reply to guys' comments in there. When you see people in those threads asking, hey, where do you get this? Throw them an answer. Tell them, hey, yeah, I've been using SOE products for 20 years, or whatever your real input is. Give them input, and just I wouldn't be nasty. Like, you'll always see some assholes. I wouldn't even engage them unless you just straight correct them. Just the facts, right? No emotion, just facts. Had to teach the kids, part of homestead life. We're all learning. Yeah. So what'd you do with the chicken that passed? Right? Do you have a dog that could eat it? Were you able to utilize the carcass? Ordered one of those OD stacked rigs. Seeing it on the live really sold it. You want to see some more of it? You got any questions about it? You always see some assholes. Yeah, and I don't think he sees them. Like, when you watch a live stream. When you go back and watch a video that was live, you used to see the comments. And now you don't. Once the live stream's over, you don't see the comments anymore. And there is some crazy shit on those fucking videos. But it's just the sheer volume, right? The level and engagement that he's working with, he just has his phone set to super chats. And he still can't answer them all. Hit 112. We saw 105 last week. So she was actually very thin, frail, young. Ended up just disposing of her. But going forward, we hope to use the carcass for pet food. Right on, right on. Making dinner, feeding the dogs, repairing equipment, wire harnesses. Okay. I think I'm up to date here on everything. What do you guys want to talk about? Let me check these doors while I'm back here. What do you want to talk about? We did a full build video today. We did a sewing video. Did a podcast, probably 2.5 hours long. Scully and I did a podcast. He has the super chat sent to him in messages from a helper. Doesn't even read the YouTube. No troll X. Got it. That's good, man. Gives them, and he's got like 7 people helping mod those streams. Hunter, in big trouble. I doubt it. Jonathan, I seriously doubt that he's in any trouble. They're not going to do shit to that dude. And even if they gave him jail time, he's going to go to a fucking fancy schmancy rehab place. He's still going to get his dick sucked every day. He's still going to get Starbucks coffee. He's going to do all the shit he wants to do. There's nothing going to happen to any of those fucking people. That's all. It's all just fucking distraction, man. It's all just distraction. If that motherfucker OD'd and died in there, they would hide it. Any of my animals affected by the fireworks? No, no. You know who else isn't affected by the fireworks? Veterans with PTSD. Most of that stuff you see, most of the dudes crying about it, they're virtue signaling. It's not fucking, it is not a thing. Most veterans, it's horse shit. It's motherfuckers who are pissed off about some shit and using the guise of veterans to make a big deal about it. I had a border collie. She was scared to death of thunder. And she ran away during a thunderstorm here in Tennessee, not long after we moved here. We've never seen her again. I do not have any other animals that have any problems with thunder, lightning, fireworks, or guns. All of our animals are around gunshots all the time here. Like full-on machine gun, blowing shit up. We don't have an animal problem here. No. We have strong animals. If there's an animal that's going to have a problem, it's already died long ago. Like, we don't give our rabbits ice. There's no fans on them. Like, stun. Sheer, total, utter neglect. If there is an animal reproducing here, it has the genetics and the DNA to carry forward in the future. We don't coddle anything here. Question, if anyone wants to kind of think of this, how do you like to categorize your spare parts for car parts? House parts like nails, screws, tape, fluid. Bobby, I like to buy enough of it that I don't categorize it, right? I've had Fastenal walls. I've got roll around tool carts. I've got all kinds of stuff. If you really want to see a lot of cool options, Adam Savage speaks a lot about this. I like the idea of a Fastenal wall where I can come out and just grab a few of what I want. But the stuff that we use a lot of, like I buy bulk of it. I think I'm walking back here to show you a bunch of boxes of screws and such. I don't know where they got put. We cleaned up for one of the SRFs, and I don't know where that shit went. But like we buy big containers, and those containers weigh 40, 50 pounds, some of them. Like the smallest things I buy are like these, right? And what's it say is in here? I don't know if it shows how many parts are in here. But it's by the pound typically. And I usually buy the big ones. Like I buy the one that's like the size of 6 of those. And it's expensive. It's fucking hundreds of dollars. But I'm not going to ever have to buy it again. Mainly asking to see what ideas others have versus mine. So we've got all these, right? When tools go in these things, we never see them again. I could do everything that this thing does in a quarter of the space. And that's what Adam Savage talks about. He likes to have roller carts. I have often thought that you could take this stuff, like this grid wall. This is Omni wall right here. I'm pretty pleased with it. Take that Omni wall and affix it to these roller carts. That way you had 4 sides or 3 sides, and you still had tool access underneath for bigger, bulkier stuff. For small fasteners, you know, we have some of these. I've also got like the pack out stuff, right? The pack out, I like the pack out. I'm very, very happy with it. It's fucking heavy though. Like the pack out stuff is heavy even to begin with. I know guys like the DeWalt stuff and such. I've thought that having that grid wall where you just have your wrenches exposed would be nice, right? But I'm not going to take that set of wrenches and carry it up the hill with me, right? I'm going to take this set of wrenches, and these are very compact. I could go, okay, I need some box wrenches, I need some screwdrivers, I need some drive wrenches, and I could throw all those in a tool bag or even just throw them on the basket on the four-wheeler and ride to the destination of where I need the tools. Guzman, what's up? Chris, how are you, man? Medi, what's up? Lately, when I buy parts for critical equipment, I think of John and buy 2. That's what we do. When we buy like PVC fittings, when I need one, I buy 6. That shit's never going down in price. That shit, there is not a fucking thing out there you're buying right now that is ever going down in price. It's just not. Society collapses, the system gets put together, whatever. right? Inflation ends. This is the new price. Like it's not, they're not coming down in price. Your dollar will go further, but the prices are not coming down. Line and I are raising the new Shepherd Pup to be a full-on sidekick, so tactical training is a must. Hoping to get her totally used to shooting. Canine Fortress Defense does a lot of training. You could check out Alpha Dog, I think, is Mike Ritland's program. There's some online stuff. I believe Fortress Canine has an online training program currently that is available. Dog doesn't like fireworks. Maybe your dog is a communist. I wonder if the Coke was any good. Are your animals affected by the fireworks? I wonder if the cum was any good. Was curious about how to build those awesome hearing cases. Watch full build today, to my surprise. Great video. Did I build one on there? Did I do one? I'm pumped to be heading to Camden next week. What are you doing here, Evan? What are you coming in for? Some reason people think Cody is all about cheap stuff while his boots and jeans each run over $500. Yeah, it's kind of baffling, man, because you have those conversations and we talk about that, right? Like on live feed the other day, Nicole was like, you know, I don't remember how much she said. I've lost 20 pounds doing 75 hard. Yeah, it sucks. I got to buy another $100 pair of shoes. And I'm like, $100 pair of shoes isn't shit, Nicole. You literally just said you're buying a $20,000 swimming pool. Stop, like, that's fine. You make money. Stop having that mindset. When you speak that, you are speaking more of that into existence for you. Look into how Adam Savage sets his up. I've been looking for DeWalt chainsaws. Any comments on it? 60 volts, badass, man. The DeWalt stuff. I don't personally own one. I've seen a bunch of them. Scully has one, loves it. I've got a Milwaukee. It's cool for cutting limbs and shit. You're not going to do a day's work with it. It's cool. You throw it in the basket of the four-wheeler, you go cut some wood or something for limbing a tree or something. It is not, if you're a homeowner, right, and you don't have acres of trees, you have like a couple of trees you occasionally, it's awesome. I can do day-to-day 75% of shit, but if I need to cut something for real or sustain cut for more than 15, 20 minutes, you're going to need a gas saw. I always buy extra parts too, but then have to buy more the next time I need them. Jeff CCR. I think I have caught up with these. I think I've got all these questions. Peck Perspective, what's up? He has a super chat sent to him. Okay, yeah, we've read all these. Any experience with a battery-powered tiller? No, not at all, man. I didn't even know it was a thing until very recently. I would say there's no way that you're fucking using a battery-powered tiller on this property. Not a fucking chance. Like, we try to run 3-point tillers on this property on real tractors, and they're underpowered. Over-designed rain barrel system is getting finished this weekend. Cool, Corey. That sounds awesome. Kids who grew up around an environment of extra parts and materials have no idea the blessing a tip it is. The tip for Lowe's for a piece of plywood, screws, etc. is high bear. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, especially when you had to ride your bicycle to go get those things. Or you had to wait for mom because the motorcycle shop was 30 miles away. Grew up with buckets of screws, bolts, because we might need them. Yeah, we used to dump that shit out, man. We had a shelf, like a pine wood shelf, and baby food jars that were screwed into the shelf, so you would just unscrew the jar. And we did. We had fucking 5-gallon buckets full of parts. I remember my dad talking about his father making bolts, right? Literally taking a piece of metal and fucking threading the piece of metal and making fasteners. All I need is a blunderbuss. Right on, man. Any experience with battery powered chillers? Pass on DeWalt chainsaw. They leak bar. Buddy, everything leaks bar oil, Adam. Everything leaks bar oil. I'm going to take you out back here. First of all, let me start right here. This is a Milwaukee chainsaw. I moved it earlier this afternoon. This is bar oil that it was leaking. I'm going to take you in the back. I'm going to show you a brand new steel chainsaw back here. It's leaking bar oil. I'm going to show you another Husqvarna chainsaw sitting back here, and it's leaking a shit ton of bar oil. It's just something that it does. Brandel and I were talking about that. His father had a crate, and he put like 2x4s around it and fills it up with, I said, pine shavings and sand. And he sets his chainsaws on the top of that because they are all like, all his dad's chainsaws are like 20-year-old saws, and they all leak oil. That's bar oil. I just moved it. That's bar oil. That's bar oil. You know, it'll eventually stop leaking bar oil too when it runs out of bar oil. They just do it. I've never had a saw that doesn't leak bar oil. These are all leaking. That's why they're all sitting up here on cardboard. They all leak. Place an order for 8 stack. Andrew, what color did you go with? Forestry mulcher on my Kubota. I have not. I bought High Flow. I paid it several thousand more dollars. I want to say I paid an extra $6,000. Maybe that seems high. To have High Flow on my Kubota. I have not ever run a forestry mulcher. I've had a ton of people tell me, don't run a forestry mulcher on a SVL 75. It'll do it. I have not done it. Money idea chainsaw stand built like oil catch pans. No, they've got oil. Spent the 4th oiling all my leather knife sheaths. Right on. We pulled nails out of lumber as kids, and those nails were what we used for. Yeah, we did too, Dean. We took nails out and then tapped them back to try to make them straight. Think about this. Think about this. How many dudes are working on job sites right now that have never even driven a nail? Like, do they, like, on a framing crew, stick building houses, do they even nail anymore? I truly don't know the answer to that. At work, they throw 5-gallon buckets of forged stainless and grade 8 fasteners every quarter. Wow. Got tackle boxes full of Glock and AR parts. Right on, man. You should have 5-gallon buckets full of Glocks. Alumni weekend next weekend. 0 to Hero Monday and Tuesday. Right on. I had no idea that alumni was next weekend. We had originally spoke. Kayla was like, hey, let's do all the events at your place for the evening. And I'm like, cool. And then somebody reached out to me and they're like, hey, are you having a party? And I said, no, I think we're doing all of the evening events at my place. We're just planning to be open. And I haven't heard shit. So we're going to kind of be in town Friday. We might be around Saturday, but we're not doing anything organized here. Then donate to Grindstone Ministries Caleb House. Bob, well, you know the deal, man. You know the deal. It's awesome. Patrick R. I feel like you had another comment here, Bob, that I haven't seen. Weird. Super chat, live chat, yeah. Every time I get off of here, every time I get off of a live, Amanda's like, man, I commented like 20 times, and I don't see her comments. I'm not seeing any fucking comments right now. What's going on here? Top chat, live chat. Welcome to live chat. Remember to guard your privacy. Guys, I'm not I don't know what the fuck's going on. I've lost all the chats. Only see 2 comments. Corey Suttles, what's up? Yeah, fucking weird. I don't know what is up. What just happened? Chat is disconnecting. Your take on tires. Do you keep tires for your main truck rig, asking the price of rubber isn't going down? Robert, I feel like tires are made to fail now. When I was younger, we would have tires on trucks, and I don't think this is just like some the old days were better kind of shit. I truly believe tires used to last a lot longer. I have tires on trucks right now that don't have 5,000 miles on them, and they're already dry rotting. Like, they're not worn out, full tread. They're just fucking dry rotting. 60,000 miles back in. That's what I'm saying, man. Like a pair of BFG muds, like when there was only BFG muds or all-terrains, they didn't have all these different versions of them and shit. Those motherfuckers, like, you would run those literally till the tread was fucking off of them. And you can't do that now. The tires, they literally, the tire dies before you wear the tread off of it. Welcome to live chat. Please provide your banking info so your Nigerian uncle can send you inheritance. I get that all the time, the inheritance thing. Tires on my 2017 Africa Twin are subpar. Chuck Peoples, what's up? Stick-built houses are built with screws and nail guns. Hammers are for demo and beating things into place. Got it. David Hosfeld. Now a bunch are popping up. Yeah, I don't know what happened. Odie Green, right on. Thanks for your order. Still use hand drive in stiff back and rat run cupped 2x12. Some framing, crews, and Pacific Northwest commercial contracts. Hitachi TL90 required over Hitachi TL88 framer. Is that a nail gun or is that a hammer? Psst, psst, psst. Usually killed new. Yeah, Corey, things damage on the property here. Things are damaged more from the sunlight than actual use. 28-year-old neighbor sent $10,000 to Nigerian prince. No joke. Her marriage is over, to say the least. Oh, that's awesome. Used forest mulchers at Farm Rock stump-filled ground did pretty good at chewing it up. Right on. Right on. Truck tires. The Goodyear DuraTrack is hard to beat. I'm not a Goodyear guy. In fact, I have generally hated them, but I have a lot of experience in that industry. Right on. Jason, what's up? Also, been looking to the DeWalt chainsaw. I think you mentioned that you had one. I'd rather use that for light work for the tall trees around my neighborhood. Bobby, I don't have a DeWalt. I think that you would be happy with a DeWalt. If you already have batteries for the DeWalt, get the DeWalt. Thing you heard was, need to buy tires every 2 years. Yeah, even though you're not wearing them out. Need to buy tires every 2 years. Yeah, even though you're not wearing them out. Had great luck with Russian-made tires. Hitachi TL90 is a large nail gun. Right on. Crazy hearing about alumni weekend and a party at the compound. Large nail gun. Right on. Crazy hearing about alumni weekend and a party at the compound. I was looking at memories on Facebook, and party I was at came up. The one with while Fixer had the flamethrower. Nice. Yeah, that was actually a buddy of ours. Flamethrower. Fixer fired it. He did shoot it, and then Scully fired it. If you use a forestry mulcher, you need to have the upgraded front door. Normal door won't last long. Yeah, the bulletproof, they call it the bulletproof door on the Kubotas, $6,500. It's a forestry door. The normal door, to replace the normal glass door, I want to say that was $1,600. We did that a couple years ago. Kid working for me busted that fucking door. The amount of carbon black Russia supplies us with carbon black, and a lot of tires sat in shipping containers too long. They are traceable. Love the DeWalt cordless Sawzall for pruning blades. Yeah, I've got a few of those. I have a couple of DeWalt Sawzalls. Chase Dean, in tactical response class, don't want to intrude at your shop. Wanted to say, hey, Chase, right on. You're welcome to come by 9 to 5. The gates are open 9 to 5. You're welcome to stop by tomorrow if you like, or Friday. Just gave my wife the neck hanging pocket organizer. Right on. Yeah, those are nice. We've built probably close to 100 of them this week. Here's another batch of them right here, as a matter of fact. A guy here in Tennessee swears by spraying his tire walls with Flex Seal. Yeah, I've heard that too. But I mean, you hear all kinds of shit. By Bridgestone, because I worked for them. We keep the glass to the doors in stock in my parts room. We replace one every few weeks. So these need grommets and then the cord, and then those are ready to go. Fills them with spray foam. I've heard of that. I've also heard of like tire balls. Toy Town Inc. What up? I've also seen dudes fill them with like airsoft BBs just to help like balance. I have some Humvee steel wheels, like actual Humvees, run flats, that we recentered them so they'll go on 4 to 8 lug, but they never balance well. I had stacks of brand new. I guess they were. I don't remember what brand they were. They were 37 1250s Humvee wheels. I balance all my tires with airsoft beads. All right, yeah. So you know what I'm talking about. Man, the truck would just eat those tires though, because they weren't ever balanced. You'd put some weights on them, but they were not fucking balanced at all. I tried to bust a tire down that was full of spray foam. I'd set dude's car on tire. The brakes on mill Hummers are wild. A lot of dudes would cut those wheels off on the Humvee tires off, just with like a Sawzall. Was it good? Yeah, I think they are Goodyear, Byron. I think that's what they are. I was buying them. I was getting them for $55 a tire. Like we had 20 of them. Fucking, I mean, brand new. I've still got a stack of them out in the back. I still have that set of wheels too. I finally took it off. It would beat the shit out of you driving to Nashville on the weekends. Try balance beads inside the tire if wheel won't balance. Very common on dump trucks. The H1s, at least civilian market, were a Goodyear mud terrain. Yeah, these were military tires. I think they were Goodyears though. We were getting them from National Guard guys off Craigslist. All right, guys, I'm going to jump off here in a minute. So we'll go a few more minutes. Comments, questions, statements. Have you tried these gloves, these Milwaukee gloves? I've not used them. I've not used them to failure yet, but I very much like them. I've got a few pairs of them. I'm not seeing comments again here. Will you be back in shape? Still going. Man, I was waiting for you to throw that fucking sledgehammer through the truck next to you. Firestone Destination MT is your off-road market. All right, guys. The comments are all fucked up on here. So, everybody have a good night. And we will see you guys tomorrow.